Hello guys, this is my sequel to the other Rulost tutorial video, and actually I'm going to turn my graphics down for this one. So the game is a lot bigger now, and that means it's a lot more laggy, and my computer does not like that, so I'm going to put my graphics down for now. I would like to thank Devilbox12 for showing me like half of the things in this video. Like, without him, I probably wouldn't even be able to make this video. So, yeah, credits where it's due. So yeah, there was a very big update, and I'm not going to be going over the entire game again. So if you want to see the, all the other dimensions that are included in this update that, like, existed before this update, I already made a video on all of those, and that's going to be in the description and the comment section. So, let's start simple, right? So, as you can see, there's quite a lot of new stuff. So first of all, checkpoints, right? So, there are a few checkpoints in the game. There aren't that many, but there are a few. So, I'm first just gonna show some of the dimensions. So, oh, help me? Okay. So, if you want the... Actually, it might not be smart to go there yet. Alright. Oh. Okay. So, the first thing that you want to get, Christ's sake, the first thing that you're going to want to get in this update is the glider. And it has 5 forms. 5 upgrades, no, 5 forms, yeah, 5 upgrades. So, you need to get 4 glider flowers to get it to its 5th upgrade, but the first upgrade is just a normal glider. And the upgrades make the glider last longer in air. So, if you want to get to the new update, the first thing you have to do is collect 300 fight. So if you look here, you can see my fight. This is the max amount of fight you can get. So you need 300 fight. So the first fight you see will be here, and this will give you 100 fight. Or 150, I can't remember if you start with 50 fight or not. The point, oh wait, that's the wrong way. The point is, you need to get 300 fight. So, also, you will definitely want to visit the Dojo. This is probably going to be, like, the first dimension a part of the update that you go to. So, the Dojo is where you learn fighting and the moves, alright? So, as you can see, these are all the moves. You cannot access them all instantly. You have to fight some people. But you can fight the gorilla, the pro here, and Jared, and you will get starter moves. And that is the new fighting mechanic. I'll just show it off real quick. So as you can see, this is the fighting mechanic. Okay, well I killed him instantly because I already have a lot of moves and fight, but you get the point. So you get those 3 guys, and then, to get the second move, you fight this guy. So this is, you might want a few more moves before you fight this guy, like you shouldn't just go to him straight away. But he isn't that hard. I was gonna say it's pretty easy. I'm about to get it now. And boom. So, that's how you get the charge move. I already have it, so. Back to getting fight. So, the first fight upgrade is here. Right here. The second fight upgrade is, not that way. The second fight upgrade is in the Breath of Artificiality. So I actually showed how to get there in my last video. So if you want to get to the Breath of Artificiality and get the second fight upgrade, you can just check out that. And to get the third fight upgrade, you need to go here. So you go into the space boundary, or the sky boundary, whatever you want to call it. I'm going the wrong way. And you want to go to the top of that globe thing, whatever you want to call it. Dome-ish. So you get to the top of this dome-ish, and there will be a fight upgrade right here. And if you've gone the 3 fight upgrades that I've said before, then you'll have 300 fight or more than 300 fight. So this will be very useful, as now you can go to the town below the Flying Fortress. And if I'm wrong about the fight stuff, then I'll be posting a correction in the description and comment section. So if you don't have 300 fight when you get those 3 stuff, then just look at the comment section or description, and I will be putting a correction there, because I might be wrong about it. Now, there is actually a Lost Traveler here. Now, the Lost Travelers do not save. So, make sure to not leave the game if you're getting the Lost Traveler badge. And this is not mandatory. You don't need to do this now. But the Lost Traveler badge is the rarest badge at the moment of recording this. So, there's no reward for doing it besides the badge. But you can get it if you want, I guess. Also, you need the gliders to get up there, so you can't get it if you don't have the glider yet. And if you're watching this part, I assume you don't have the glider. Alright, now this is where we go to the main part of the update, which is the town below the Flying Fortress, which leads to all the new areas. So we just go here. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through that part. I mean, actually, you can use the ID to skip that, if I remember correctly. So, if you have 300 fight, you can go into here, and you will be in the town below the Flying Fortress. So, take this water from this guy, and then you have to give it to this running guy. Then you'll get a hammer, and to give it to Builder Man. Boom. And then you'll get an extinguisher, which you need to, you're gonna need to use your ID for this one. Aim up, and you need to get over there. Over to that chef. Then give him the extinguisher. Then you'll get salsa. So, to use the salsa, you go to this guy, he's right behind the, that guy. And give this guy the salsa. Now you'll have glasses. And you're gonna need to give the glasses to the blind man. Right over here. So you're gonna need to go on this bridge and give the glasses to the blind man. Now to use the clock, you have to go over here. Right behind this guy, where you find the salsa guy. There's going to be eyes here. And you give them the clock, and then you get an egg. Yes, it's a very long quest. It ends very soon. Then you get an egg. And then you'll get the crab apple. And then you go back to the salsa guy. And you give Clamo Dude, this guy, the crab apple. He gives you a tomato. And then you can open up the portal to the Floral Fields. Now, this is not where you get the glider, but it is where you repair and upgrade your glider. So this is actually where you find the florist that I mentioned in the last video. Although the cheese code was never used, strangely, so I might remove it from my other video since now we know that it's useless. But this is where you find the florist dimension. So just go right here, the florist. I'll repair my glider. So boom, the florist. You can also find a lost traveler here, which is the leaf. Although, again, I recommend getting all the lost travelers within a single game, because if you don't, then it won't save and it will be annoying. This is the shaded path. So you're gonna want to go down the shaded path. Well, your ID doesn't work in this dimension. You're gonna want to go down the shaded path. And if you're wondering at the pet Shroom, I'm gonna be touching on that later. So keep going down the shaded path. It's a bit of a long walk. So keep going down the shaded path, and now we are at the Labyrinth. Now, the Labyrinth can be skipped if you have the glider, but I assume you don't if you're watching this part. So, in case you don't have the glider, then the Labyrinth is very easy if you are not in a server that has like a ton of people and is very old. Because if a server is very old, it's going to be very laggy. And that makes these puzzles impossible. Like, literally impossible. So, if you're lucky, and you're not following this tutorial, like, the week that the update came out, then you'll probably be good. So, or just go on a VIP server. So, basically, this puzzle is really easy. You just do that. Move that. Move that. Move that. Move this. Move this. Oh. Boom. Okay. That's how you do the puzzle. Yep. That's the first puzzle. Very easy. Now, there is a glider flower 4 here. So once you get the glider, you'll be able to use this. I recommend getting this later though, because it also, if you're just watching this now after getting the glider, then you just collect the flower, and if you saved your checkpoint at the front of the labyrinth, then you can just leave after getting the glider flower 4 and rejoin, and you will still have it in your inventory. So now we want to go to the next puzzle, which is this one. Just keep going this way. And then you will come around here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, wait. Is that the right way? Well, it is a labyrinth, so it is quite confusing. Alright, I'm gonna be speeding up this. Never mind, okay. This is the next puzzle. This one is a bit more confusing. So, alright. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is this. No. This. No. this, this, no, this, then this, then this, then this, oh, this, and then you have a 1, and yes, there's a timer. So, to get the green one, you do this, and you do this, 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 no. Yeah, it is a very annoying puzzle. Oh crap, the timer went out. Alright, you probably already got the red one, so I'm gonna continue the green one. So, this is the green one. And boom, that's the green one. Now I'm gonna speed up this red part. And boom. It's that easy. I recommend doing the green part first, by the way. So in order to get the next puzzle, you will need to go this way. Keep going this way. Now, this is the hardest puzzle, so it is not easy. It is not easy as the hardest puzzle, so you're gonna need to get red, white, blue, and green. Or, am I saying that correctly? Wait, red. Wait, oh my god, this one is so confusing. Yeah, blue and green. Okay, red, blue, and green, not white. So, alright, this one is so confusing. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure red is more, oh my god, this is so confusing, what the hell. Okay, so I apologize for cutting that part. I was having a little trouble finding out where these went. So, for blue, you need to do this. 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 And boom. This one is blue. And that is how you get the blue one. Now, to get the red one, you should do this. 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 And oh, yeah. And that is how you get the red one. Oh, that is how you get the red one. Now, to get the green one, you need to do this. This. Turn this around completely. Do this. Oh, that was already in the correct placement. This. This. Oh, wait. No, I did that wrong. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Do this, and boom. That's the green one. Now, if you did all of these in the same time of this clock, then this door will open. And I'm just gonna cut so I can do that. And that is how you do the third puzzle. Sorry that one had lots of cuts. It takes a while. I apologize for that. No, there is no secrets here, if that's what you're wondering. So you can just go through this portal. And now you'll be in the second labyrinth. Fun. So, in this labyrinth, you need to get these in time. So get that one. That one. If you don't have the glider, which you don't if you're doing this, then you can just use your ID to get around. That one. That one. And this one over here. You're gonna need to get over there. Oh. Ow. This one. Oh. Then this one. And then there's one over there. Oh, mine's almost ending. This one. And what did I miss? Oh. Then there's those. Oh, well, mine's about to end. I'm gonna cut this part, but you get the gist. And that is how you get the second puzzle in the second labyrinth. And yes, this bridge is stable. You will not fall. So now, this is where you get the glider. So, by now, you should have a pretty good loadout. If you want to get a different loadout, you're able to do it here. So, I highly recommend getting this checkpoint. I'm not gonna because I don't want to go all the way back. But, you go down here. This is the palace steps. This is where you fight the thief and get the what do you call it? The glider, yes. So if you want the glider, and if you don't want to come all the way back to the labyrinth, then do not jump down here. Whatever you do, do not jump down here. You should already have the tools that are required for defeating the thief. The thief is really easy. So if you just have block, punch, and rest, you will be good for this fight. So I'm just going to show you how to get it. So again, this fight is really easy, okay? It's very easy. You just need to be very cautious. You need to be predicting the thief's moves. And as long as you do that, you will win the battle. Okay, so I nearly died there, but ignore that. Trust me, the fight is not as hard as I made it look. I was just being very dumb with my moves. So, yeah, that's the thief. You can just have punch, block, and rest, and you'll be good. And as long as you predict his moves, you will win. And keep in mind that you can try this infinite times because of the checkpoint, so there's nothing to worry about. And once you get the glider, you can enter this place through the tree land. Well, you will have the glider now. So now you can just use the glider to go back up. Majestically go back up. And now, you can use the glider to go to the, across the bridge. So, when you're across the bridge, you have to go forward. You cannot go anywhere else. If you jump down, you will have to go back to the thing which brings you up. So, you have to go forward, and you have to go to the palace. So, this is the Sunset Marble Palace. There are no other rooms besides this room at the moment. So, just go here, and you'll be teleported through that. And now, we'll be at the Temporal Dunes. Yeah, the Temporal Dunes. If you jump down here. So just jump down here, and boom, you will be at the Temporal Dunes. Now, you will now want to get across the Temporal Dunes. That is the thing you want to do next. Now, this is Longtown. So, you will find Zone 2 over there. And there is a glider flower over here. Glider flower 2 specifically. So if you go all the way to the end of Longtown, at the left, you will find the Glider Flower 2. So, if you see where my mouse is pointing, you need to go right over there. Right there. Now, to get to Zone 2, you need to go back to the, to get to Zone 2, you need to go back to the Traveler's Dream. Now, you don't necessarily have to go back to the Traveler's Dream, as if you still have the Glider Flower 2 and 4, then you can upgrade them by going to the Floral Field. But I recommend going to the Traveler's Dream so you can worry about getting your glider upgrades later. Then, also, it is impossible to get across here without at least 2 flower upgrades. So don't try it if you don't have 2 flower upgrades. If you do, then go ahead. You might need a little ID boost first, but, yeah. And you should definitely be using your ID to go up as you're doing it if you do have 2 flower upgrades. So, now, we just want to go back to Traveler's Dream. Now, to go back to Traveler's Dream, all you have to do is go back to the Palace Depths, and then you can go to the Tree Land, and at the Tree Land, you can then, go back to the Traveler's Dream easily. So, I'm just going to reset, because that's easier for me. And, boom. So, once you're at the Traveler's Dream, you are going to want to go to Statio Noctis, where I am right now. And, if you want to know how to go to Statio Noctis, you can watch my video on it, or I show it at the start of the video, actually. So if you want to know how to go to Statio Noctis, just go to the start of the video. So, you're gonna have to wait for this to say Longtown, and you're gonna have to wait for it to get to 0. So once this is Longtown, and that's at 0, there will be a train here. So just wait for that. Alright, I was actually wrong about that, so you need to wait for it to say Station Noctis, and then you want it to be at 0, not Longtown. So once the destination says Station Noctis, and the timer is at 0, that is when the train will be here, not Longtown. Now we can just go on here. Now this is the interlude dimension. Now do not leave the interlude. Once you leave the interlude, you will be back in Station Noctis. So once the train leaves the station, you can leave the train, or the interlude, as you'll still be in the dimension once it leaves the station. So it's gonna take around 2 minutes to get to Longtown through the interlude. So just wait 2 minutes, and you will be there in 2 minutes. Sadly, not no time. And also, these are the only 2 ways to get to Zone 2. There are no other ways. Using the glider flower 2 and 4, 3 and 1. As long as you have 2 glider flowers, you can use them to get to Zone 2. Or you can use the train. And again, I really recommend using the train, as you do not need any upgrades. All you need is the glider. Also, if you do exit the train while it's traveling, nothing will happen. So you're allowed to do that if you want, but don't walk forward, because you will fall off the map. Now we are at Zone 2. So once you leave the train, you'll be at the border station, and you'll get the Welcome to Zone 2 badge. Now, if you want to see, specifically, you can just go here, and as you see, this is the other side of Longtown. I'm going to be getting this checkpoint. So, now that you are in Zone 2, you can get to the scheduled opening. Now, the scheduled opening is quite interesting, as it is exactly what it sounds like, except there's 5 portals. So, you're going to need to go through here, and then you'll see this. It's a weird sight, but just don't question it. Now you'll be at the schedule opening. Now, at the 17th minute of every hour, it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, as long as it is the 17th minute of every hour. It cannot be the 18th minute, it cannot be the 16th minute, it has to be the 17th minute. And within that minute, a portal will open here, and you will be able to go in it and get the 017 badge. And that's how you get that. Now, as you can see, there are 4 portals here, and each of them open every 2 minutes. There can only be 1 open at a time. This is the calm waters. This is the portal that was open for me. So at the calm waters, you will buy a fishing rod and bait. So I recommend when you get the fishing rod, buy like 50 bait with it, as that will be useful later. To get that over there, that's another lost traveler. That is the pencil. So to get over there, you're going to need to use your glider and your ID. If you have no upgrades on your flower. If you have at least 1 upgrade on your flower, you should be able to get there normally. But if you don't, then you're just going to have to use your ID and glider, although it is very difficult. So this is Overgrown. This is where you can fish using the fishing rod. And this is where you can fish for the pet shroom, and glowing mushrooms, and also the quantum box. So you're going to want to go this way. Now, if you go through this hole right here, you will be at the lake. It's not actually called the lake, it's just a lake. So this is the Lake of Overgrown. This is where you can use your fishing rod to fish. So basically what you do is you go over here and you just fish. It's that simple. Now, your bait will go away when you fish. So for everything you fish out, your bait, you will lose one bait. So you just wait for the for something to get on your fishing rod. I got a glowing mushroom. If you eat this, you can actually get the fun guy badge, although it will kill you. So I recommend preparing for death before you eat this. You can also sell these at Earth 2. The entrance to Earth 2, you can sell these to Stan, and he will give you distance, 500 distance for each mushroom. That might be updated in the future, though. Now, there is a rare chance of getting the pet Shroom, which will follow you everywhere and act as a light, and it's also just cool. And there is also a rare chance, and the pet Shroom will also give you the a rare specimen badge. And you also have a rare chance of getting the Quantum Collapse badge, or the Quantum Box item. Now, if you open the Quantum Box item, you'll get the Quantum Collapse badge. And it will also give you 2 light cards and a void card. So, that's pretty cool. Although it is pretty useless. This is the sailing tower. Now, there is another lost traveler. I will be showing you how to get it in a second. So, what you want to do here is you want to use your ID, put it in here, and you'll get the sailing boots rental. And once you leave the dimension, these will disappear. So you're gonna wanna use these in here, as it's the only place you can use them. Now, there's no point in visiting these middle floors, by the way. Just go all the way up. Now, this is where you get the badge of, I can't even remember what it's called. Well, it's the top of the sailing tower, and you're gonna need to talk to this girl. And, this is Verky, I think. And, yeah, you just talk to them. You finish their dialogue, then you go back down here, you talk to this guy, and say, someone is stuck above, and you will get the badge. It's really that simple. Now, to get the Lost Traveler, you're gonna want to go up. So you're gonna want to go up here. Now, keep in mind this part is a bit difficult. It doesn't matter how upgraded your glider is. So, although it will be easier if your glider has more upgrades. So use your ID, then glide a bit, then okay, well I failed that. So, you want to use your ID, use your glider, glide around a bit until your ID is recharged. And then you can do that. You should have enough time, no matter what your upgrades are. That's the rectangle, by the way, in case it wasn't obvious. Now, the last one, which is no, that's the calm waters. Alright, I'm gonna be doing a cut here, so it can go to Silent Fields. Alright, we are back. It took a while, but it's here. Now, this is the Silent Fields. This is where you get the Te badge. Now, you're gonna want to get this checkpoint, as this is a pretty difficult boss fight. It's not incredibly difficult, but you probably will die the first time if you're not ready. So this is Te, and you're gonna want to say hi, and it will just put you into the battle. Now, to get all of Te's moves, you will need to defeat Te 5 times. So yeah, just defeat Te 5 times. It's pretty simple. And boom, Te has died. We have killed Te. Now, in order to get all of his moves, you're gonna have to kill him 5 more times. So have fun with that. Now, if you have gone everything here, you are going to want to leave now. Go back to Zone 2. Go back on the train. Well, that was good timing. I'm gonna do a little cut here, because it takes a while. Also, in order to get the B Corp badge, just go around the train. Literally, just move around the train. Like, if you, here, in order to get the B Corp badge, it's in the train. I mean, okay, listen. Okay, in order to get the B Corp badge, you just need to go to every, like, what do you call it? I don't know what the name of it is. It's like, the car. You need to go to every car piece of the train, and, you will find a paper, or multiple papers, and you're gonna need to touch the paper on the chair, and that is how you get the B Corp badge. Well, now, in order to get the first glider flower, you are going to want to go to retention. That is not retention. You're going to want to go to retention. That's not retention. Where is retention? There we go. Now, that's not retention. Still not retention. Wait. Huh. Still not retention. Huh. There we go. Wait, no, this is all retention. Anyways, so you're gonna need to go to this one, and you're gonna need to go into this black tower, and you'll be in the abandoned warehouse. Now, be really careful, because if you make any noise in that room, you will die. Instantly. So, you're gonna want to be very careful. I'm really turning the volume up. Okay, that is not what I intended to happen. Fuck. Alright. The truth is, I'm way too lazy to finish this video, mostly because of how huge this update is. So everything that I haven't covered in the video, I will post in the description. So everything that hasn't been said in the video, I will put in the description, and I will put very, very intensely accurate, amazing descriptions for each badge and item, so you know where to go. So I will be doing that, and yeah, goodbye for now.